What's going on? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Welcome to the Black Financial Channel. That's theblackfinancialchannel.com. My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins. I am your friendly neighborhood finance professor. On the Black Financial Channel, we talk about Black wealth and Black economics every single day, sometimes as much as 10 times a day under the B1 condition. B1 means we are Black first. Black first means we put our community at the top of our priority list. Black first means that we invest for our kids. Black first means we build wealth for our community. So if you agree with that philosophy, put a B1 in the chat. Let me know if you are B1. It's okay to love yourself. All right, so let's talk about this Super Bowl. I'm here in Las Vegas, and let me tell you, Super Bowl frenzies everywhere. There's a lot going on here. I'm not going to the game, but I am in Vegas, and I get a chance to see the energy and the amount of money that's being invested in this big Super Bowl game. And one of the things that isn't really being discussed is the impact that gambling is having on these events. The NFL, it shockingly, just a few years ago, the NFL was very much anti-gambling. They spoke vehemently about the dangers of gambling and how they would never support the idea of these sports books and all this gambling. Now that gambling has become mainstream and popularized, the NFL has actually embraced it completely. They have put money into it. They are making billions of dollars from it, and they are really, really pursuing it and pushing it all throughout society. Now, what do you think? Let's start. I'm going to ask you guys a consciousness question. You guys know we do financial consciousness training every morning. What do you think is driving the NFL's change of heart? Why do you think that the NFL, an organization that used to speak heavily against gambling, why do you think they're suddenly in favor of it? Why do you think that they're suddenly telling everybody to go do it and marketing gambling at sporting events and also? Why do you think they're doing that? I'm gonna give you one clue. It's one word, and the word rhymes with honey. It also rhymes with funny. So what's the word? Type the word in the chat. Tell me what word that is. Somebody said greed, Shamika. That's a good one too. Yeah, it's money. It's money. Money and greed are kind of connected. In fact, greed might be seen as an addiction to money. So basically, it's all about that money, honey. Ain't nothing going on but the rent. And the NFL, for whatever reason, has decided that because the money is so good with sports books and sports gambling, that they're going to embrace it. They are doing something that is incredibly, incredibly dangerous. It is really almost like making crack and crystal meth and fentanyl legal and serving fentanyl in vending machines at elementary schools all across America. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. So I want to just make it 100% clear when I tell y'all this ain't good for society. All right, this is not good for society. It's going to be so bad. But this is what capitalism does. And here's the reality of it all. I'm also gonna say something that's gonna sound confusing. I don't think gambling makes you a bad person. I've gambled. I actually bet money on the Kansas City Chiefs to win this game because I learned not to bet against Patrick Mahomes. So if you are dabbling a little bit, I'm not judging you. I'm not knocking you. I'm not doing none of that. Okay, so let me know if you understand this. I'm not judging you or knocking you. What I'm doing is warning you. I am warning you with at the top of my lungs right now that a gambling addiction is something you do not want to mess with. A gambling addiction will destroy you. A gambling addiction will destroy your family. A gambling addiction is one of these things that causes people to delete themselves because they are so deep in debt and they don't see a way out. I've seen it happen where somebody gets into gambling too deep. Next thing you know, they owe $250,000, but they're only making $40,000 a year. So they just say, you know what, maybe my wife will be better off if I can somehow pretend like I died in an accident and she gets the insurance money. It is a horrible feeling. It is the worst form of economic black hole you could put yourself into. Right next to that would be drugs. And if you look at the anatomy in terms of the thinking, give me 1 second. Somebody's ringing our doorbell. Hold on. Hey, how you doing? Having problems with your AC? Yeah, come on in. I'm doing my podcast. So all right, good, you got it. No problem. All right. So, so the thing about, sorry about that, guys. Like I said, we're in Vegas right now, and someone's fixing the air conditioning because my wife was freezing, and we're about to switch rooms. So I'm gonna be quick. But I'm telling you that you just don't want to mess with it. I'm telling you, you got to warn your kids. You got to warn if you get married to somebody and they're into it too much, it can destroy you. Gambling addictions are the greatest financial STD that you can catch. It's the worst that you can pass to somebody else. They are spreading this all throughout society like it's okay. It's not okay. Now, I'm not here to tell you not to do it, though. I told you, even I do it. I enjoy it. It's like drinking. You like liquor. Just because you drink doesn't mean you're an alcoholic. But the thing about a lot of alcoholics is that they don't know that they're alcoholics or they don't admit it until their whole life falls apart. So just be careful. Now, I promised you all, I sent you all a text to let you guys know I had a profit alert. If you want to invest in this trend, let me say that this gambling trend has gotten crazy. They're literally betting on Taylor Swift. They call them prop bets. And that's why you bet on stuff that is absolutely meaningless. It has nothing to do with the outcome of the game, but it's just a chance to gamble. And I've never had fun with prop bets because stuff like that is just silly to me. It doesn't require any skill. It's just all luck. Whereas I like to be able to try to predict. Do I think Patrick Mahomes can beat the spread? Do I think that the Lions are going to beat the 49ers? Whatever, right? So long story short, there are all these prop bets, like literally where they're betting on how many times Taylor Swift appears on TV. It says here in Bloomberg, it says that the NFL's championship game is a feast day for such wagers known as prop bets. They're bets that are unrelated or only tangentially related to the outcome of the game. This year, the romance between Taylor Swift and Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce has an added twist. There's a sports book offering 89 Swift-related bets, including how many times she'll be shown on live TV during the broadcast. If you've heard of this one, count it as a win for an offshore sports betting operator using the avalanche of Super Bowl coverage to help spread its name. The book offering those 89 bets, which will go unnamed here, is a Panamanian company that isn't licensed to offer wagers in any U.S. state. Using a public relations firm, it sprayed an untold number of news outlets with an email about its Swift bets. The campaign seems to have worked. Will Taylor Swift cry if Kansas City loses? You can bet on that. So they're literally betting on whether or not Taylor Swift will cry if the Chiefs get beat. Let's see. You can also bet wagers on all kinds of other stuff, like whether she gets showed on TV and I guess who she hugs, stuff like that. There are no states that have approved bets related to Taylor Swift for the Super Bowl, says Kate DeBon, a spokesperson for the American Gaming Association, which advocates for the casino industry. If you're seeing the website offering them, it's an illegal offshore entity. So it looks like they're seeing the flow of money, but they want to control the flow of money. Since the 2018 U.S. Supreme Court ruling opened the way for states beyond Nevada to legalize sports betting, the industry has spread, with 38 states now allowing some form of bookmaking, according to the Gaming Association. It can seem like a free-for-all. Offshore books exist in a legal gray area. They're headquartered in jurisdictions where their activity is legal, but take bets from places where it is not. Okay, so basically it says here that about $1.25 billion in legal wagers are expected to be put on the Super Bowl, according to an estimate from research firm Eilers and Krejcik Gaming. Gambling regulators in every state limit the scope of this betting to the action of the field. Books can now take bets on how many touchdowns Kelce will score, but not whether or not he will be shown kissing Taylor Swift. The reason is to avoid bets that are easily manipulated. So there's more here. You can go read the Bloomberg article, but let me break it down for you in terms of what I'm seeing. I believe this is just the beginning. If you go ask Mark Zuckerberg, what's the best kind of product to sell to a consumer? He would probably say, since I made $28 billion last month from Facebook, I would say that the best product is a product that is addictive. In fact, we hired the best therapists and psychologists at Facebook to make sure that people became addicted to the dopamine injections that would come from scrolling down your Instagram feed and hoping that the next post makes you laugh. So in economics, we refer to addictive products as products that have what they call low elasticity. Low elasticity basically are products that people will buy even if the price goes up. So what's the point? Well, gambling itself is a product that is highly addictive. It has very low elasticity, and gambling addicts are going to continue to gamble even if they don't have the money. They will go in debt to continue to gamble, and when they start making it easy for people to go into debt for gambling, it's going to just be a mess. Now, I want you to not focus on yes, the maintenance guy is in the picture. and he's fixing the air condition. But I want you to not pay attention to that. I want you to hear what I'm having to say. I need you to pay attention to the words that are coming out of my mouth. The reality is that this is just the beginning. It's going to continue to grow. If you are interested in benefiting from this trend, I'm going to give you an asset that you can purchase that will allow you and your family to benefit from the fact that they are selling a product to the world that is highly addictive and I think very, very dangerous. They are playing with fire. They are going to destroy families with this. There's no other way to say it. There's no other way to express this than to be honest with you. The ticker symbol for this ETF, it's from a company called Roundhill, and it allows you to benefit from the growing trend of legalized gambling. The ticker symbol is BETZ, BETZ, BETZ. I'm gonna put it in the chat. So this is an asset that I just purchased. This is not investing advice. Every investment comes with risk. If you're going to be an investor, you must accept the risk. If you cannot accept the risk, then please do not invest. And also, if you have an ethical problem with making money from the fact that they are offering this illegal product to the world, previously illegal product to the world, this highly addictive product, then you should not make the investment. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm like Ice Cube, my friend Ice Cube. I don't get high on my own supply. So no, you won't see me out here engaging in all of this because I'm a grown man and I understand the difference and I'm warning you about this. But I see no problem with owning an asset that is going to increase my family's wealth because there are people who believe that gambling is okay. And again, though, that is a touchy ethical issue, and I agree with you 100%. If you have reservations, I just wanted to share the information and let you all know where I invested my money. Now, if you'd like to get these profit alerts of stocks when I see them, when I see opportunities, just text the word stock to 87948. You can text stock to 87948, and I will send them to you. Also, a reminder, this podcast is on Spotify. Look up my name, Boyce Watkins. You can find me on Spotify and Apple. And also, drboycebooks.com is where you can go to get a copy of my new book. It's a bestseller. It's called The 10 Commandments of Black Economic Power. All right. So anyway, guys, I'm out of here. That's all I want to share with you. God bless you. Me and my wife are about to switch rooms. That's why you see the maintenance guy fixing everything. It's because we don't have any air conditioning. We have this fancy hotel room in Vegas, and we're here for Super Bowl weekend, but we're not here for the Super Bowl. We're not going to the game. I'd rather watch the game at home on my big screen TV or something like that. I don't really like big stadiums and full of people and stuff. I mean, I don't hate it, just not my thing. It's too expensive. So anyway, I got to go handle business. But God bless you, and I hope that you do well. And is it on Robinhood? Yeah, I think it is on Robinhood. Actually, if you look up BETZ, what'll come up is the Roundhill Sports Betting and iGaming ETF. Let's see, the top 10 holdings of this ETF are Flutter Entertainment, DraftKings Evolution, Intane PLC, Kindred Group, Churchill Downs, which is in my hometown, Louisville, Kentucky, and a few other betting companies. So let's see, I'm looking at the recent performance. It's probably gone up a little bit since the Super Bowl is about to happen. But I think that there's a lot more upside. It's about $18.43 per share. So feel free to go take a look. I'm not telling you what to do, just my 2 cents. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. God bless you. And again, text the word stock to 87948, and I'll send you profit alerts. The ticker symbol is BETZ, BETS. So feel free to look that up. And I hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you soon. And if you join us in financial consciousness training every morning, I'll see you in the morning. You can go to drboycedaily.com if you'd like to join us in our financial consciousness training. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.